Today, Kevin and I are going to be going over our monthly likes and dislikes for the month of June. It's already that time of the month. A lot of you have tell me every month. I can't believe another month has gone by. I know, we feel the same way. We only have one thing that we disliked. So we're just going to get that over with first. This came as quite a shock. So this is the original PB2 powdered almond butter. It was absolutely disgusting, vile. Some people said that I could send it back and get my money back. You know, I think it was like $12, something like that. I ordered it on Amazon, and they kept sending Kevin emails wanting to know, you're one of the first ones to try it. What did you think? And I'm thinking, if they wanted us to leave a review, I'm thinking, you don't want me to leave a review because it is the most disgusting thing I've ever, well, it's not the most, it is very bad. It was like paste.
Did you get other people commenting that they tried it, or?
No, nobody's tried it yet. But it is like paste. It doesn't matter how much water.
You added water to it.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter. The flavor is horrible. And I believe I said it in the video. It's a shame because Bell Plantations, that's who makes this. That is the first PB powdered peanut butter I ever tried. Was the Bell Plantation PB2. And so it's a shame that this was just like a no-go. I would never ever recommend this to anyone. I hated it. No. So, and I hated it that I spent so much money on it. So I will just stick with the peanut powder and not almond powder. So that's my feeling about that.
You got a lot. I think you got more than me. Okay.
Well, I have some coffee here. I don't think I did a review of this, but I want to make mention, you know, sometimes in these videos, we're going to show you things that we just bought or have come to us that we didn't necessarily review, but that we just liked. And so if I did not review this, I don't remember if I did.
I know you mentioned it in a vlog.
Right. So I don't know if we did an official review, but I want you all to know that this is my favorite coffee now. I still like the Gloria Jean macadamia cookie, so it still is a great flavor. But if somebody asked me, Tammy, what is your favorite coffee? Then I would say this. It is the Harry and David Moose Munch, and it needs to say Moose Munch because we got an ad weeks and weeks ago of like Ollie's. And Kevin said, oh, they say they sell the Harry and David coffee. And I looked at the ad and I said, yeah, but it doesn't say Moose Munch. I said, we can go in there and check it out, but it does not say Moose Munch. They didn't have the Moose Munch.
It was just the regular roast coffee.
Right. So it needs to say Harry and David. It needs to say Moose Munch. And this is the milk chocolate peanut butter. This is my absolute favorite. And it's great because it doesn't have any calories. If you add creamer, that's great. That's what I do. But if you want to just drink it without anything, you can.
And you can get it on Amazon. We've been getting it at Home Goods because it's a lot cheaper.
At Home Goods, it's only $6.99 at Home Goods. On Amazon, it's like twice as much as that. The food on Amazon normally is. So anytime I go in Home Goods, I now look for the Harry and David Moose Munch coffee. And honestly, even if it's not this flavor, if it's any other flavors, I'll pick it up because I haven't found one yet that I don't like. Right. This one's just my favorite flavor. So, and do you want
to do these?
Sure.
Well, you've got two too.
Okay.
These were the Java Monster drinks. Were these Mountain Dew? Are these Mountain Dew? No, they're just Monster. But they're all coffee. The Java Monsters. They were all really good.
We did these in two separate reviews. The salted caramel and the mean bean were my favorite flavors, and then Kevin.
I think I like the Irish one. The Swiss chocolate was literally like chocolate milk, and the Irish blend was like an Irish cream. Vanilla kind of flavor. That was my favorite one. But these were all really good. They were all really excellent flavors. Yeah, they were just good.
It came as quite a surprise how good they tasted. But I mean, it's like a dessert in a can.
It is. They're not low calorie either.
No, if it would be nice if we could find some that I don't know what they make, but I'm gonna be on the hunt because I think it would be awesome if they had these flavors in lower calories. Because as they are, it's not something we would get all the time because we don't drink our calories.
Yeah, these are like over 400 or more calories per can.
But they're delicious.
They are
just know that it's like a milkshake.
Yeah, the Swiss chocolate was literally like drinking a Swiss Miss chocolate milk mix.
And then I wanted to share. I don't remember what month. We reviewed this Hostess variety pack. This was coffee. Some people tuned into the video expecting us to be reviewing some snack cakes, and it's coffee.
It's coffee.
I wanted to bring this up because a lot of times we'll review something and I'll feel one way when we review it, and then as I'm having more and more of it, it turns out I might change my mind. This is one of those things that I changed my mind about. I believe in the initial review I said that the Twinkies was my favorite.
And the honey bun.
Yeah, and that still ended up being the case. The Twinkies was my favorite, but not the honey bun. It ended up, my favorites were the Twinkies and the Ding Dongs. The Ding Dongs, I loved that chocolate flavor in the Ding Dongs. And I actually did not even finish the honey bun or the snowballs. Those weren't flavors that I wanted every day. I just did not want them every day. Whereas I finished every single one of the Twinkies and all of the Ding Dongs. So if they sell those in, and I'm pretty sure I've seen people post pictures of just the single boxes, I would totally get those two again. And I wouldn't buy the other ones. So that's one of those things I wanted to mention because it was different than the review video. But I really enjoyed this coffee.
Alright, so I've got the Tastykake Scoop Shop, cookies and cream mini donuts. Love these. I love the sugar on the outside. I like the crispy grains. If I remember, there was crispy grains of sugar. That's what I thought. And I could feel them in the bag still. These were excellent.
Yes.
And it's probably some of the best Tastykake because most of the time, almost every time, the bag donuts either are really dry or they have a greasy feel to them. Like you're left with this greasy coating in your mouth. These didn't have either one of that. They were super moist like cake. And they didn't leave that greasy after feel in your mouth, that feeling in your mouth. These were excellent.
Yes, they were.
And I don't think I've seen these too much anywhere else.
No, we saw that one bag at the Dollar General store.
Yeah. Of course, we haven't been back to the Dollar General.
We haven't been back to the Dollar General, but we haven't seen them anywhere else either. You would think you would see them other places, and we haven't. So we had several of these candy bars in one review, and I wanted to bring them up in this video because these are the ones that ended up being our favorites. Because I know in the video I thought differently. They were all excellent candy bars. These are from M&S, Marks and Spencer's. They came from across the pond. That's a British brand. My favorite ended up being the Belgian Cupid. It is a white chocolate with hazelnut praline filling.
And mine is the Tresser, and it's hazelnut praline, basically.
Right. But when I initially reviewed them, I knew I liked the white chocolate, but I didn't realize how much I liked it until I had more of it. And then that white chocolate. And is yours a regular?
Yeah, it's milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
But this one has super, super strong hazelnut flavor. And it had the like crunchy pralines in there too. So
delicious candy bars.
Yeah, they're both really good.
So
let me do this one.
Go ahead.
These are potato chips. They're a Cape Cod jalapeno ranch flavored potato chips. And I think I finished these off if I remember correctly. These were just really good. They had a really good jalapeno flavor, but they also had a really good ranch flavor, which is unusual. Most of the time when things they ranch, they really taste like ranch. These actually did taste like ranch, and they really went well with the jalapeno. So if you get these in your area, I know they sell these a lot at Meijer. We usually find the Cape Cods pretty regularly at Meijer.
Yes.
Yeah, these are good.
Okay, since you did chips, I'll do some chips. These came as a huge surprise to me.
You would have thought we would like that.
Yes.
We got a bunch of chips over here.
These are the Barcel chicharrones or chicharrones, chili pepper and lime. It surprised me that I like these as much as I did because this isn't normally something that I would go to. You know, it's not something that I would try in the video and then say, oh, we have to keep those. I love those. Those have an excellent flavor. But they really did have an excellent flavor.
They were good.
They were absolutely delicious.
And the lime wasn't overpowering. You could taste the lime, but it was good.
And that's the key, because I don't like a lot of, I don't like that lime flavor in a lot of my salty snacks like that. And that's what came as a surprise too, is that it wasn't overpowering, and it was a nice surprise.
And those are pork rinds, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, they are. So,
all right, these are the Zapps Voodoo Heat, and these were the little sticks. Yeah, the little potato sticks. They were really good. They weren't super. I mean, they were hot, but they weren't so hot that you couldn't stand it. And had that good potato flavor. They were just really good.
And those sticks are not common around here.
No. Like regular potato sticks, you can go to Walmart and buy them, but not stuff like these.
No.
Not flavored ones.
Yeah, at least we have, you know, Walmart might have them now. I never noticed them in Walmart though. So then I have, these are both the same brand, so I'll show you. Well, no, they're not the same brand. They both came from the same person. These are the Swizzles drumstick squashies, and I'm showing you both of them, but Kevin liked them too. These were favorites for both of us. And these are the Barrett Dip Dab Softies.
I remember these.
They are addictive. You eat one after another, and you just want to keep eating them. And actually, those remind me of something else that we just recently had from the UK. But these are both excellent sweets. If you are in the UK, if you have not tried them, these are ones to try. Absolutely. So,
I only have one more.
Oh, no, you have something else in that box, that pink box.
Oh, this huge box looking me in the face. These are the Hershey's Cookies and Cream Fillos, cream-filled cereal. And these were, we tried a couple of these. These were the best ones.
Yeah.
Did I finish these?
We had those and the cinnamon.
We made a recipe out of these.
Yes.
So we not only ate the cereal, but then we made a recipe out of them too. And both things come out really good. But these are good just to eat by hand. I mean, they're that good. Yeah,
they make a great snack. These, Kevin and I both love these, but
oh yeah.
Yes, these we found at Home Goods. They are the Belgian brand, and these are the milk chocolate salted brownie. We bought like 3 bags that were in the same review, and the other 2 Belgian were good, and Kevin liked those more than me. But they were just one, they were like one layer, and they were a very thin layer of chocolate with varying flavors. These actually have a thickness to them. These were something that you could bite into.
And they actually had salt in them.
Oh yeah, phenomenal.
You wouldn't think putting salt with brownie, but it was really good.
Oh,
like
I would get these anytime.
Yeah, they were very, very good.
These are a luxurious gift that I just absolutely love.
When we were eating those, I was taking 4 bites to make it last as long as I could.
Me, not me. I couldn't do that.
I was trying to make it last.
Wonderful, wonderful chocolates.
Go ahead, I only have one more thing.
These, I'm going to show you these, and you're going to think I'm silly. We had a box opening. A company had sent us a box of random snacks, and they had like 40 snacks in this box, and we opened it. One of the random snacks they had in there was Planters salted peanuts.
I could check out at Walmart.
Yeah. I had not had a bag of Planters salted peanuts in probably years. Just the peanuts by themselves. I can't tell you how satisfying this little bag of peanuts was.
I love good salted
peanuts.
And
it's 28 grams. It was only 170 calories.
Not bad. For a snack.
I could eat a bag of these every single day and not get tired of them. That's how good that was. And the salt and just the excellent peanut flavor, and they're not the dry roasted. They kind of have a greasiness to them, which sounds gross, but it's totally satisfying. They're absolutely wonderful. It just impressed me that they were only 170 calories, and you really feel like you've eaten something, and they stay with you for a little while. It's a great little afternoon pick-me-up. Especially
if you eat one at a time.
Well, I didn't do that.
Yeah, you usually go.
That's what happened. But they were very satisfying. I enjoyed them. So no, we did not review those, but that was just something I enjoyed.
Yeah, I do my, I've got two. I do this one. This one is it Great Value?
Yeah, it was the Walmart, yeah.
Yeah, Walmart Great Value. Oatmeal Raisin Sandwich Cookie. And it was literally a cookie with stuff in the middle and then another cookie on top. And what we really liked about them was just the flavor was phenomenal. They were very, very fresh. And when you bit into them, the cookies were soft enough to where you didn't squish all the cream out.
Yeah.
You literally bit into them and it just came out as a bite. These were, you can't really see it, but there's a little label right there. These were excellent. They're probably one of the better sandwich cookies that I've had in a while.
Very good. Okay, I have the Ben & Jerry's Peanut Butter Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough.
Those are good.
When we reviewed these, I put them in the freezer thinking, I'm going to let Ashley finish those. And what would happen is I would sneak in there every night and I would get like 5 or 6 of them and then walk back out of the kitchen. So I ended up finishing both bags of these, honestly. But these were my favorite. The peanut butter, yes. The peanut butter were awesome. And I have only seen these, we found them at Target, and I don't think I've seen them anywhere else but Target. So, you know, just know that. But they're wonderful. It's hard to stop. It's one of those things that's gonna tempt you because it's so easy to go in there and get some out of the freezer, get some out of this package, and then put them back. Yeah, it's one of those dangerous snacks.
All right, so my last regular thing is these Y's, which is, you can buy them at like the Dollar Tree.
Big Lots.
Big Lots. I don't know if Dollar General sells them or not. But these are the Bravo Stadium Nachos. And they look like they would be like a Dorito kind of chip. But what was neat about them is they actually tasted like you were getting nachos with the salt, like almost like salsa built into them.
Yeah.
They were very
I loved those too. Those were
I would buy these regularly.
I would too. I'm thinking we did find them at the Dollar General.
Maybe we did. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm thinking we bought those at the Dollar General. The chickaroonies and those I'm thinking, and the Zapps. I'm thinking we found those all just on the same day at the Dollar General.
But these are good. These would replace Doritos for me.
They would me too. I like
that additional flavor on there.
I do too.
I'm surprised Doritos has never come out with a. They've come out with a nacho kind of thing, but it didn't have like a salsa, jalapeno, onion kind of flavor. This was like literally dipping a Dorito into salsa and eating it. That's what those tasted like.
Yeah, wonderful.
They were very, very good.
And this, I know for a fact that I finished this bag. They
were good though.
This is the Popcornopolis Unicorn Popcorn. And if I remember correctly, it had a lemon, lemon flavored icing. That's what it was. And I ended up, it's supposed to be 6 servings. Do you think it lasted 6 servings? No, it did not. So yeah, that's why we can't have good things in our house, is because I eat them all at one time. But this was wonderful. It's a little bit pricey, I think, for the Popcornopolis, for what you get, but it's excellent quality. It's very, very good quality. And you can buy these at Target, like when you first go into Target, usually right there when you're getting your cart, they have like a display. And so that's where you get these. Phenomenal.
No, the rest of these are lunchtime reviews, and just in case you don't know, I have a separate channel called Lunchtime Review. If you do a search for it, you'll find me. Matter of fact, if you do lunchtime review, it'll pop up because that's the channel name. So sometimes I don't have but one.
Sometimes you don't have any.
This month I have 4.
4 things that he loves.
So this one is the Casa Mamita steak and cheese chimichanga. This was actually from Aldi. I didn't write down the number on it, but I think I gave it a 4. But we bought it at Aldi for 79 cents. Yeah, 79 cents. So if you got an Aldi in your area and you want to try some like a good burrito type thing, this is really good because the meat was good, the flavors were good, everything about it was really, really good. The other one was a Feel Good Foods. This was the vegetable fried rice. I gave it a 2. A 2. Because it had a really bitter flavor to like a spice in it. It was really, really bitter. did not like it at all. If I remember correctly, the texture and stuff were okay, but the seasonings they used in it was horrible. So I couldn't. That's why I wrote the 2 on there, so I had to remember that I gave it a 2. So don't buy this. It's nasty. And then I've got 2 Great Value or Walmart items. Did I write down the number on both? Okay, this one is the breakfast bowl, the bacon breakfast bowl. I gave it a 4. And then the sausage and gravy breakfast bowl, I gave a 5.
And so, those 5s don't come easy.
No, I don't get 5s. 5s are like something I would literally buy and eat like a couple times a week. That's what a 5 is. So these were excellent, and the quality of all of them have been really, really good. I bought a few more of them, and they're coming up. So they're good. They're definitely worth trying out. So my favorite was the sausage and gravy. If you don't see that one, the bacon one's a good safe bet too. So.
Okay, also on the lunchtime review, Kevin goes out to eat once a week on Thursdays. So maybe you're not interested in frozen food. Maybe you're only interested in fast food or restaurant food. Then you'll want to tune in on Thursdays because that's when he has his out to eat videos. So this month,
that's my treat day.
Yeah, this month he had the Arby's King's Hawaiian Chicken Club. He had the Bojangles Steak Biscuit. He had the Ricardo's Grill and Pub, the Bluegrass Conspiracy
That's
Burger.
That's a Versailles local restaurant.
Yeah, it's local. And then he had McDonald's Grand Extreme Bacon Burger. So I like to know which was his favorite and which was his least favorite. Do you want to say what your least favorite was?
My least was McDonald's. And just because it was nothing. There's absolutely nothing to it. I can make a bacon burger at home that's 10 times better than that. You can go to most other restaurants and get a bacon burger that was better than that. Go to Wendy's and get a Baconator. 1,000 times better than that thing.
And probably cheaper.
It was supposed to be, an international burger. It was supposed to be inspired by Spain. The only thing Spain on there was, I guess, the Gouda cheese. I don't know. It was it was a regular quarter-pound burger on a sesame seed bun. Wasn't anything special about the bun. It wasn't even an artisan bun. Sometimes I like to throw artisan buns on there. The regular seeded bun with Gouda cheese on the bottom and the top, some sliced bacon, which were really good. The bacon was good, but bacon is good. And this little squirt of sauce that was about this big in the middle of the bun with like 5 or 6 little white onions on there. And it was nothing. It was just boring. And the Gouda cheese didn't really add anything to it. The sauce was good when you got a bite of it, but it was so little of it. They needed to squirt like 3 squirts on there so you got some sauce.
Right.
They squirted 1 little squirt in the middle. That could have been just the one I went to because the experience at that particular restaurant wasn't great anyway. But it could have been just that crew that was working that day just didn't put much.
Right.
But it was just.
But then again, when we used to eat out all the time, do you remember? I would get a Big Mac and I would order extra sauce, and they would put like extra Big Mac sauce in a cup because they never would give me enough. Like I needed more, but. I did. I always got extra sauce because they never put enough for me. So it sounds like
they just didn't put. If they had more sauce on it, would have made it better.
Yeah.
But it still wouldn't have been as good as like an Arby's.
Right.
Or not Arby's, Wendy's.
Wendy's, the Baconator.
The Baconator, Wendy's. That's the best one. I may have said Arby's earlier too. It's Wendy's.
Wendy's Baconator.
Plus, I can get a Frosty at Wendy's.
So which one did you like the best?
It's going to sound strange to you, but I think it was that Bojangles Steak Biscuit, and it was the cheapest thing on the. It was only like $3 for the meal.
It was unbelievable.
It was that big around. It was that big around.
Well, I'm thinking it was $4, and then Kevin had $1 off, so it made it
less than $5 for a biscuit that's this big around and that thick, and it is so greasy and buttery and full of lard.
And to know that the cheeseburger, the cruddy cheeseburger from McDonald's was $8 something, and you could get a whole meal at Bojangles with the drink
and
for
potato rounds, the potatoes, potato rounds, or the hell they call them, and a drink for less than $5, and it was awesome. The flavor was so good. I was really disappointed in the Bojangles chicken. Because I got their Cajun chicken and it didn't taste.
It wasn't spicy.
It wasn't anything. It was just like plain old chicken.
And we've had the discussion with Andrew before. Andrew had the same experience. He said that for him, he wanted that spicy chicken. And he said it was not spicy at all.
I think his exact words were, I'll go to Chick-fil-A and get their spicy, which is actually spicy.
The bad thing is because he had that experience, because it wasn't spicy.
He's never went back.
We've told him, you need to go back and try the steak biscuit. And I don't know that he will because he was so unimpressed with that spicy chicken.
Yeah, well, I love that steak biscuit. That, like I said, out of the 4, that was probably my favorite thing. And not only was the flavor really good, the price was really good. So I mean, it had the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
The other ones were good. The King's Hawaiian Chicken Club was really good. It was a big sandwich. It was really good. And the Ricardo's Grill and Pub, it was good. It was raining that day too, so I had to get wet. But it was good. I mean, it wasn't bad by any means. It was good, but it is a local to Versailles. So if you're in the Versailles area, if you've never been to that restaurant, I would go because it's a really nice, it's a neat place to go into. It's an old railroad station that they've converted over to a restaurant. It's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
So
that's it for the month of June. Actually, the next video that's coming out will be our yearly favorites because
another year's fun.
Yeah, a year has gone by. I started making these videos in the middle of a year because that's just me. I have to make things more difficult. So I started in the middle of the year. So we've collected our favorite likes and dislikes from every month, and so now we'll make a video for the whole year. So stay tuned for that. That should be coming up for you all next, and thanks for watching.